pretty typical May weather setting in. We're warming up today. Humidity's climbing up. Tomorrow we really get warm for this time of year, and thunderstorms return. Then the weekend looks nice. So again, like I said yesterday, up, down, little of something for everybody. Nothing for our area right now. This is all ground clutter, but you can see off to the northeast around the Sulphur Springs area, a few showers rolling through there. There's a light disturbance that's moving through up north of the Red River that's bringing some showers to that area. Won't affect us though. Nothing today, but that will be a different story tomorrow night when we have a cold front coming in. Strong cold front could bring strong storms, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. Today, 85, 86 degrees. Some of us could be getting a little closer to 90 in mostly our western counties, I think, is where we're going to see the warmest temperatures. And then overnight tonight, not really cooling off much, 67, 68 degrees. So we're getting to that point where, unfortunately, the nights don't really cool down very much. Of course, this will be nice compared to what we'll have in the summer, but we're getting rid of that overnight chill, unfortunately. And once it's gone, it's going to be gone for a while here. What's nice to be gone and getting rid of, at least temporarily, is the drought conditions across our area. We have pushed the abnormally dry almost all the way out of our area. You can see the Whitney area here just kind of barely hanging on to those abnormally dry conditions. The lakes look good. We have more rain in the forecast, so we'll take all the rain we can get before summer sets in and this starts to deteriorate once again. So we're in a good spot now, and again, as much rain as we can get in this area, we will take it to keep us in a good position. From Fort Worth on north, you see some drought conditions from abnormally dry to moderate drought there from Denton on down towards Fort Worth. But the Hamilton area, still looking at some extreme drought in there. This area has just not been able to shake it. And hopefully they can get some more rain over the next couple of weeks before things ultimately dry up. But for our area, we're in a good position, and we'll see how that goes through the next week. Here's what we've got going on. This low pressure system in Southern California, Southern Nevada there, not really going to do much for our area. This cold front is what we're watching. That will continue to move southward. Again, you see the little spatters of rain here with that light disturbance, but not much happening with us there. Some flooding issues in northern Mississippi there, but for us, we're just waiting and watching for this cold front to sag southward for us to figure out what the storms look like tomorrow night. We're under this slight risk of severe weather. Hasn't really changed much. It has expanded a little bit to the northwest, a little bit to the southeast. We haven't seen any evidence or any cause at this point to add an enhanced risk, or at least for the Storm Prediction Center to do so. But as I've mentioned many times, when you have this broad an area under one tier, that usually leaves room for another tier to be added in. So we'll see if some of this is going to be filled in with that enhanced risk, but at this point, it doesn't look like the likelihood is really there, that conditions will warrant it. But I'll continue to watch that. This really has not changed. I haven't touched this at all. Slight risk for us, not a very high tornado risk. Tornadoes really aren't part of the calculus tomorrow night. Damaging winds, large hail are pretty much going to be the main concerns. And as I mentioned yesterday, when it comes to the flooding, I'm not concerned about widespread flooding issues. I'm not concerned about long-term flooding issues, but we have some pretty saturated ground around our area. So if we have those quick downpours, you could see some flooding issues that, again, temporarily come up because the ground won't be as prepared to soak in that moisture. So just bear in mind that if you have a property that tends to pool, that tends to flood a little bit, it could be exacerbated if you happen to get one of those heavier downpours that dumps a bunch of rain very quickly. It may take a little longer for the ground to absorb that, so just keep that in mind. Today, pretty nice day. It's warm. It's getting more humid in our area, so 85, 67 overnight. Tomorrow, we're pushing 90 to 85 today, rather, 67 tonight. We're pushing 90 tomorrow. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And yes, we do have that 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms for our area tomorrow night. I think we're probably starting at least 4, 5, 6 o'clock at the earliest, maybe a little later. You know, our areas tends to get the storms a little later, so we'll watch and wait and kind of see what that timeline looks like. I know there's events going on tomorrow night, graduations, those kind of things. Not only do you need to have a safety plan, but I would say have an indoor alternative for those as well. That cold front makes the weekend gorgeous. 78, 79 degrees Saturday and Sunday. North winds will bring some drier air in, so it won't be quite as humid. 60 degrees, 61 in the overnights, and then next week we're warming right back up. 80 degrees Monday, 82 Tuesday, 85 Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday looks like we could be looking at a few storms possible in the afternoon. I think this is going to look a little bit more like a summer afternoon trend where you get those thunderstorms that pop up in the peak heating, and then once the sun starts going down, they just kind of go away. We'll watch and see if that maintains itself. This is 6 and 7 days out in the forecast, so plenty of time for that to refine and change. For now, enjoy the quiet today. Tomorrow, most of the day is nice, but we will be watching for those storms to develop to our north and west in the afternoon, and then move into our area tomorrow night. Could be severe, so again, any of those events you have outside, be prepared for that, and then the weekend looks fantastic. So stay tuned for more updates as we get through the later part of the day today and tomorrow to get more information on the timing and details of those storms tomorrow night.